In the season-opening Winter Dirt Games 11 go at Bubba Raceway Park, it had been anything but a dry spell, with rain washing out the previous night and threatening showers for the opener. But Brady Bacon was quickly able to rid himself of a personal dry spell at the Florida Dirt Oval, with his most recent top 5 finish there coming 3 years earlier and a victory 5 years prior.
Macho Man is coming. He's been working off the top rope. He's going to try the low line here coming out turn 4. Macho Man to the point. Nice slider in turn 1. New leader, it's Brady Bacon with 3 laps to go next time around. Looking for his 30th career USAC National Sprint win through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Macho Man will get it done.
Brady Bacon took no chances on his cool-down lap on the final lap of the feature on Night 2 at Bubba Raceway Park. After slowing on the final lap of his heat race when he thought he saw the checkered, which just so happened to be the white, Bacon was adamant to make sure a victory wasn't going to slip through his fingers twice in one night.
On Chris Windham as they cross the stripe. Here goes Chris Windham one more time. The monster slide job as Bacon allows him to do it. Cuts right back underneath. You can see Windham trying to get back on the racetrack and shut the door on Bacon, but doesn't do it. White flag is coming out this time by. We'll keep it here for the lead. Bacon down low. Windham now goes up top as Bacon slides high. Seavey trying to get a run for second. Brady Bacon entering turn number 3. Working down low for the final time. Off the tractor tire, and Macho Man gets it done.
The return of USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car Racing after 112 days due to the COVID-19 pandemic was very kind to Justin Grant as the Ione, California driver went wire to wire in the series return to Iowa's 34 Raceway for the first time in 7 years.
1 to go for Justin Grant as he works into turns 1 and 2. No pressure from CJ Leary. 7/10 last time by through turns 3 and 4. For the final time at 34 Raceway, Justin Grant will pick up the win here, round number 3 of 2020, as he gets it done here in Burlington, Iowa.
Less than 24 hours after driving to his first USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car victory of the season, it was deja vu at Missouri's Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 as he did the deed once again from the same position with the same result.
As he exits turn number 4, final time here at I-55 for Justin Grant. Through turns 1 and 2, no issues. Down the back straightaway, high or low, he'll choose high up on the cushion where he likes it. And coming off turn number 4, Justin Grant sweeps the weekend with the USAC National Sprint Cars.
Steven Schnapp knew he had the speed at Tri-State Speedway. He just had to finish that final third. After last year's oh-so-close second-place finish to Kyle Cummins, in which Schnapp led all but the final 4 laps, he felt a victory on the big stage was just within reach, but just needed to close it out Mariano Rivera style, which then spurred a brief retirement.
As those 3 cars go at it, here comes Kyle Cummins. Remember, Steven Schnapp led 26 laps before Cummins got by him last year at Sprint Week. Right now finds himself out front. It's going to be 10 to go. This time by Schnapp, still out in the lead. Schnapp, Cummins, 1-2. As they work off turn number 2 down the back. Donnie Brackett, Robert Blue, your top 3. Green flag comes out. We're back underway. Carson Short working on Robert Blue is a great restart for Steven Schnapp. White flag set to come out this time by for the 61, and Brackett gets a little loose. Robert Blue is there. 1 lap to go for Schnapp. Brackett will slide high. The Madman to the inside coming out turn 2. He'll take second. But it's all about that man right there. Steven Schnapp brings it through 3 and 4 for the final time and will get it done here tonight at Tri-State.
After a trip to Plymouth Speedway, we could officially classify Justin Grant as red hot. No, we're not talking about the massive sunburn he was sporting following a recent 5-hour kayaking adventure, but of his recent run in the sprint car that had witnessed him win 3 of the last 4 series events in the month of June.
Windham was fast in his heat race, looks good here. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Justin Grant to the inside of Dave Darland. Down in turn 1, and Grant will throw the slider on the 36D and lead him down the back straightaway. Dave Darland trying to throw the slider back on JG, and then we do it. We got one upside down. It looks like Brady Bacon. Big ride in turn number 3. Red lights coming on for Brady Bacon. Down the back straightaway. He won here in 2017 through turns 3 and 4. He'll get it done here in 2020 as Justin Grant gets the win here at Plymouth Speedway.
9 years after first holding the coveted rifle as a first-time Tony Holman Classic winner, Chris Windham joined the ranks of multi-time winners of the event, following his wire-to-wire performance at Indiana's Terre Haute Action Track in the golden 50th running of the race.
Here comes Bacon. Bacon now closing in on Chris Windham. Brandon Moore right in front of Windham. Gets up on the bike a little bit in turn 3. Here comes Brady Bacon around the outside. Battle for the lead down the front straightaway. Windham goes high. Where will Bacon go? Right through the middle down in turn 1. Chris Windham not liking the lap traffic, but that's what you have to do when you're the leader. 10 laps to go. It'll be 9 this time by for Big Daddy. Windham now working on turn number 4. McMillan right in front of him. He'll shoot to the inside. Bacon back there. The gap just over a half a second, but Windham slides high. Bacon looking for something. He's really been searching around, especially down there in turns 1 and 2. Windham trying to pick up his second career Tony Holman Classic win. His first when he was 20 years old in 2011. He'll work turns 3 and 4 for the final time here at the action track. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, off turn 4, winner of the 50th Tony Holman Classic is Big Daddy Chris Windham.
It all started with a late-night phone call the night before to Shane Cottle from Hodges Motorsports, asking if his plans were open for Friday night. The last-minute deal came together as the team's original plan was to sit out the weekend. But that one phone call, as it turned out, changed the course of the weekend in a hurry on the opening night of the 6th annual Bill Gardner Sprintacular at Lincoln Park Speedway in Putnamville, Indiana.
Grant back to the point. Cottle takes second, short from first to third. And Justin Grant already pulling away a little bit there from Shane Cottle. Now trouble for Grant up on the cushion. Cottle to the inside, and the throttle takes the point. 8 laps down, 22 to go. It's the throttle. Shane Cottle out in front. And that number 74. He's working down low. Grant's up on top. Short is not letting these drivers get away. Don't count out CJ Leary. He's lurking behind him. Running that 30 car. Grant again will try the middle in turns 1 and 2 for the lead. 10 down this time by for Shane Cottle, your leader, as Justin Grant. More issues up on top. It's treacherous down in turn 3 and 4 here tonight. White flag is out for Shane Cottle. Working the low line to perfection. That's how you get it done here at Lincoln Park Speedway. And off turn 4, the throttle. Shane Cottle gets it done here at Lincoln Park Speedway, night 1 of the Bill Gardner Sprintacular.
Brady Bacon's run of misfortune had run the gamut, with a crash not of his own doing 1 week prior, followed by mag issue after mag issue ever since. Just as his tide was seemingly turning while leading on this night at Lincoln Park, soon after, Bacon had to ward off that old notion of, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, which began to rear its ugly presence with the right rear tire going flat near midway.
Nose in there a couple times. Let's see the crossover yet again, just like we saw last lap. Bacon lets him go by, sneaks back in on the inside. Heck of a battle here at Lincoln Park. This is fun stuff.
CJ Leary's determined. You can see it. It's almost as if he's willed this car and he's picking it up with his own hands and placing it where he wants to go. There he goes, working right behind Brady Bacon.
3 cars having fun right here tonight at Lincoln Park Speedway. Bacon's going to slide up. Justin Grant might have a better slide move this time. Nope, he's not going to have it as the 69 of Bacon will lead him off. CJ Leary at the line is in second on that one.
Right now, CJ Leary, a little bobble there in turn 2. Leary's been committed to the bottom line. There goes Grant now, trying to go in the middle. Here comes Bacon, a little bobble for Brady.
CJ Leary's problem spot has been right there in turn number 2. He just can't quite get that corner turn. If he can figure out turn number 2.
Justin Grant bet on him as well. And there's a whole bunch of cars working the bottom like a freight train, and that may be problematic for Leary.
Brady Bacon goes to the bottom now. He had gone high the last couple of times, and that might make it so Justin Grant has momentum down in 1 and 2.
Oh, you know, Justin Grant stood up in the seat when he saw that. His eyes got wide open, thought, here may be my chance.
Grant's going to have a good run. Again, you've got lap cars right there. Chase Stockton, the John Deere number 5, is now in the 3rd spot. So Stockton is a player in the game.
This is why we come. It's for moments just like this.
Max Adams wonders, what in the world am I doing in the middle of these 4? What a battle. It's Bacon by a little bit at the line.
This is a race you never want to end. It's that good. Brady Bacon, who had terrible luck last night, trying to turn it all around here on the second night at Lincoln Park. Dancing, waving that boomer flag, and we got the white flag out.
One to go here for the Bill Gardner Sprintacular. Brady Bacon trying to get all the bad luck to go away.
Here comes Grant. He's going to hang it out, Brad.
It's going to be fun as they come off at turn number 4.
Hang it out. No!
Wow!
In essence, it didn't take long for Tyler Courtney to get to the front of the field on the opening night of the Brant Corn Belt Nationals opener at Iowa's Knoxville Raceway. But after a slew of early season troubles, in another sense, however, the wait was more than long enough.
Backshoot. Wyatt Burks on the inside now. Courtney takes the lead going into 3.
Brady Bacon also lurking in that orange and white Hoppa Dynamics number 69.
Here comes Brady Bacon in the 4th spot looking for 3rd as they go side by side for 2nd.
Wyatt Burks and Riley Kreisel have been impressive. They're doing well in the top 5. We'll see what Justin Grant can do and see if he gets to rattle his saber a little bit.
Boy, Grant goes down to the bottom with a big run, slides up across the racetrack. Brady Bacon goes around him on the outside. Bacon hangs on to 4th. Grant through the top side of turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Night number 1 of the Brant Professional Agriculture Corn Belt Nationals will go to Sunshine Tyler Courtney.
Brady Bacon, Justin Grant, Chris Wyndham.
A 3.5-hour rain delay and an engine swap later couldn't deny Brady Bacon from persevering for the 2nd consecutive year in the 2nd annual Corn Belt Nationals that concluded in the wee hours of early Sunday at Iowa's Knoxville Raceway to reclaim his throne in a $20,000 winner's share.
Out front, Justin Grant did close in, and now the smoke coming out of the 69. Remember, they changed engines right after the qualifier. A little bit of a rut developing there coming off turn 2. But they did change engines on that car right after the qualifier. Plenty of time to get that thing bolted in, fired off, and make sure that they were good to go. And now a little bit of smoke coming out of the 69 for Bacon. Remember last year it took about 11 minutes for Brady Bacon to go wire to wire and get the win here in Knoxville. A lightning fast pace here tonight once again. Bacon now on the back bumper of Dennis Giles. They work through turns 1 and 2. Grant able to close the gap just a little bit as Giles slides high. Bacon shoots right to the inside. Here comes Grant. Grant gains a lot there on the back straightaway entering turn number 3. But it looks like Brady Bacon, once he gets that car pointed straight, just pulls away from that 4 of Justin Grant. So there they are, 1 and 2. Grant closed it in under 0.4 of a second last time by, as we will be halfway this time. 15 down, 15 to go for the Macho Man. Bacon will look to the inside of Jake Swanson, around the outside of Dustin Clark. And Brady Bacon brings it up turn 4, and he will get it done here in Knoxville. Night number 2 of the Corn Belt Nationals goes to the Macho Man, Brady Bacon.
Our introduction to the 2020 edition of NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week at Gas City produced one of the wildest finishes in the 33-year history of the series, punctuated by a memorable duel between Logan Seavey and Kevin Thomas Jr. that truly defined the fine line between the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
For Logan Seavey, still working the high line in turns 1 and 2, and now puts a little distance between him and KTJ. Catching the lap traffic could be key for Kevin Thomas Jr. 4 to go this time. As Seavey bounces around the outside part of the racetrack, he loses ground, and here comes Kevin Thomas Jr. again to the low line in turns 3 and 4. As they cross the stripe, 3 to go here at Gas City. Logan Seavey working the high line, a classic battle here at Gas City I-69 Speedway as Kevin Thomas Jr. little tight, couldn't get into turn 3 the way he wanted. Less than 2 to go. Logan Seavey will see the white flag this time by as he catches Jaden Rogers at the tail end of the field. White flag coming out, 1 lap to go here at Gas City. KTJ with a run down the front straightaway. Will we see another photo finish as the 9K works slow? Logan Seavey up on top. Kevin Thomas Jr. trying to slide him. They touch it, turn 3. Contact. Green flag comes out. Here we go. Chase Stockin taking a look to the inside. Justin Grant going top shelf. Is Stockin having a run there coming out turn number 2. Grant going high as the 3R working down low. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Can Chase Stockin pull it off coming off turn 2? Seavey still up on top, looking for his 2nd career USAC National Sprint Car win in first. In Sprint Week, the 19AZ brings it up turn 4 and gets the win here tonight at Gas City.
In most aspects of life, an individual creates their own luck by being in the right place at the right time, all while performing to their maximum capabilities. However, on occasion, sometimes a stroke of luck is what it takes to make that final extra push to propel one to the brink of success. A night after an incident while running up front, CJ Leary found Lady Luck back on his side when trouble befell the race leader with just 3 laps remaining in round 2 of ISW at Kokomo.
CJ Leary looking for his first win here in 2020, hooked up here tonight as he slides up in front of Thomas Best, roll up over the cushion. Guess what? Sunshine gonna take advantage down in turn 3. Now Tyler Courtney up over the cushion in turn number 4. 5 to go this time. It's Courtney and Leary here at Kokomo Speedway, night 2 of Indiana Sprint Week. Courtney slides high, Leary back down to the bottom in turn 3. Great battle for the lead. Both drivers looking for the first Indiana Sprint Week win here at Kokomo Speedway. Sunshine, a big run coming off turn number 2. 3 laps to go for Tyler Courtney. CJ Leary, Justin Grant, Bacon, and Ballou now into the top 5. Oh! Tyler Courtney spins and comes to a stop. White flag coming out, this time by for CJ Leary. Trying to put the Valvoline, Leary Construction, gray auto number 30, into victory lane here at Kokomo Speedway. No pressure from Brady Bacon as CJ Leary brings it around turns 3 and 4, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Leary gets it done and wins night 2 of Sprint Week here at Kokomo.
Entering 2020 Indiana Sprint Week, it had been 3 years since the driver had gone back-to-back with consecutive victories in the annual tour of the Hoosier State. The very same driver who achieved the aforementioned feat in 2017 became the next in the 3rd round at Lawrenceburg.
Last lap for CJ Leary, bounces off the cushion. Off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. The gray auto, Valvoline, number 30. No problems up front for CJ Leary, and he will get it done once again here at Lawrenceburg Speedway.
I just ran every lap harder than the last one. I figured if I didn't get it done on the last one, I must need to run this thing harder. Finally, I worked my courage up to run it hard enough to finally get by him. Those are the words of Justin Grant, who capitalized on a pair of late race cautions in an overtime period to score a last lap victory in the penultimate race in the mini-series at Terre Haute's Don Smith Classic.
As he crosses the stripe, Chase Stock in their new life for the 5S. Grant again will try the highline in turns 3 and 4. White flag coming out one more time. Stock in a little hiccup there coming off turn 4. Grant is there. White flag is out. Chris Wyndham on their bumper as well as they head back into 1. Chase Stockin pushes up. Grant to the outside coming off turn 2. Wyndham to the inside down the back straightaway. Justin Grant working low in turns 3 and 4. Chris Wyndham is there. Chase Stockin up on the bike, gets sideways, but off turn 4 with a superb move. Justin Grant will win the Don Smith Classic here at Terre Haute.
The Indiana Sprint Week finale at Tri-State Speedway turned out to be a homecoming of sorts for a pair of drivers who reside within a stone's throw of the Hauptstadt, Indiana track, with one individual, Kyle Cummins, continuing his mastery of the quarter mile, while the series Ironman Chase Stockin punctuated the week with a much satisfying Indiana Sprint Week championship.
Tony DiMatteo will slide in front of Logan Seavey, now runs 5th, 1 in the books, it's Big Daddy. Out in front, Kyle Cummins looks to the inside, can't do it through turns 1 and 2. Big wheel stand there for Shane Cottle as here comes a big slider from Kyle Cummins as Chris Wyndham tries to turn left and can't get back underneath him. Lap 2 to Kyle Cummins. Cottle had a shot there coming off turn 4, couldn't make it work. Chris Wyndham with a full head of steam into turn number 3. He'll try the slider on Shane Cottle. Will it cost him? As now Chase Stockin on his rear bumper, 3 to go this time by for Cummins. Aiken bounces off the cushion. Cottle will retake 2nd. Chase Stockin, meanwhile, to the inside of Chris Wyndham, takes over 4th. 2 to go for Kyle Cummins. Shane Cottle, Garrett Aiken, 1, 2, 3. Chase Stockin in that 4th spot. As they work down the back straightaway, white flag coming out this time by for Kyle Cummins, looking for career win, number 7 with the USAC National Sprint Car Series. Cottle, and now Chase Stockin throws the slider on Garrett Aiken as Chase Stockin looks for his first career Indiana Sprint Week Championship. Cummins comes off turn 4. He'll get the win here at Tri-State, and the title goes to the 5S of Chase Stocking.
Kyle Cummins' well-established dominance at Tri-State Speedway in Hauptstadt, Indiana is known far and wide. His prowess at other venues is understated, and on the opening night of Sprint Car Smackdown 9, Cummins showed that Kokomo Speedway was home sweet home just as well.
Runs in third now, changes direction a little bit as here comes Kyle Cummins to the inside of Logan Seavey. Brady Bacon gets by as well. So Seavey back to 5th, now trying to work his way back underneath Brady Bacon as they work off turn 2. So Kyle Cummins making moves, looking to the inside of Buddy Kofoid for a second. Kofoid trying the crossover move, back in turn number 1 they go. But guess what? Here comes the 3R. Got into that tire right there in turn number 1. He slides high. Cummins right through the middle one more time. Great battle up front for the lead. Bacon, Thomas, Kofoid now rounding out your top 5 as Kyle Cummins down with a run down the front straightaway. Trying to at least get to the inside of Tyler Courtney, entering the corner, still can't do it. They are going to catch the tail end of this field here shortly as Tyler Courtney still working the outside part of the racetrack coming off turn 4. Cummins now again down to the inside in turns 1 and 2. Will he have him cleared? Still side by side as they race into 3. Cummins' car is hooked up down low as he will take the lead. To the inside, 17 to go. 26 down, 4 to go here, night number 1 of the Smackdown. It's Cummins and Courtney who bounces off the cushion in turn 2. Cummins working around Charles Davis Jr. Tyler Courtney through the middle part of the racetrack. Bacon not in the mix for the win here tonight as Courtney slides very high, entering turn number 1. Now gets hung up and touches Tyler Thomas. Courtney has a problem. Bacon bounces off turn 2. Left rear is flat on Cottle's car, and heavy front end damage to the 17 GP. They exit turn number 4. Kyle Cummins with a decent advantage down in turn 1. Bacon close to the gap in turn 1. He is there coming off turn number 2. Will he have a shot down in turns 3 and 4? Cummins working down low, trying to take the line from Brady Bacon, and Kyle Cummins brings it off turn 4 and wins night number 1 of the Smackdown here at Kokomo.
Entering the second night of Smackdown at Kokomo, no driver had ever swept victories on both prelim nights of the event. Then came Kyle Cummins and Rocksteady Racing, who refused to rest on their laurels of success from the night before, and instead tried a different approach to reach their 3rd consecutive USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car victory, the first to triple up in nearly 4 years.
Chris Wyndham, Big Daddy is catching him, looking for the lap traffic to try and make a move on Kyle Cummins. Outside in, Wyndham is there. 5 to go, this time by. Cummins down low. Chris Wyndham up on top, the left rear inboard brake rotor glowing for the 19 car, and he goes right around the outside down the back straightaway. Chris Wyndham trying to take the lead, coming off turn number 4. Give it back to Kyle Cummins. They will try and lap the 77 of Dustin Smith. This Big Daddy again trying the inside, coming out turn number 2, not enough to get by. Cummins trying to shut the door on Wyndham in turn number 3. It looks like it will work. Last chance for Chris Wyndham. As they exit turn number 2, Wyndham hits it perfect. Will he try and make a move around the outside, maybe the inside, crossover move as they come off turn number 4. Kyle Cummins off the top shelf gets it done. Night number 2 of the Smackdown.
Snake Mitten is a word that had been used to describe Tyler Courtney's misfortunes at Kokomo throughout the early part of the 2020 season. It's almost hard to imagine that fact for a driver who has become synonymous with victory lane at the track in recent years. But a rediscovery of the fountain of success was in order during the Smackdown finale at Kokomo for his 3rd victory in the event in the past 4 years.
It looks like Wyndham has taken it, so the 19 gets by the 19A, as now Tyler Courtney taking a look to the inside of Chris Wyndham, as Wyndham has to throw the binders on there coming off turn number 2. Sunshine working to the outside. He will take 3rd. Kyle Cummins bouncing off that cushion. Here comes Sunshine taking a look to the inside. His Cummins gets a little sideways, entering turn 3. Big slide job for Sunshine, Tyler Courtney, and he will take over 2nd. So it's Bacon, Courtney, now Cummins, now Courtney. As they race down the back straightaway, Tyler Courtney pulls away. So it's Bacon, Courtney, Cummins, 1, 2, 3. As Tyler Courtney using all this racetrack, especially over there in turns 3 and 4. Can he run down Brady Bacon? Looks like Courtney may be biding his time. It'll be 12 to go next time around. And another drop, another issue for Brady Bacon coming off turn 2. Tyler Courtney to the top spot. Bacon slides up one more time, and Sunshine takes the lead. Kyle Cummins now putting the slider on Brady Bacon for the second spot. Bacon trying to work back to the inside in turn 3. Bacon down low, Cummins up on top. It looks like put Kyle Cummins to second. 1 lap to go here to close out the weekend with his 3rd career Smackdown Championship at Kokomo Speedway. Final time through turns 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Sunshine. Tyler Courtney gets it done once again here at the Smackdown at Kokomo.
After a victory slipped through his fingertips in the final lap of a midget race the previous weekend, Chris Wyndham was determined not to play it as conservatively this time around on this night's USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car feature at Indiana's Bloomington Speedway.
So Kyle Cummins out in front, Chris Wyndham there in second, Beauchamp Hopkins. As now the 3R slides high, Chris Wyndham right to the point. Green flag comes back out. We're underway one more time as Cummins taking a peek to the inside of turns 1 and 2. There is Grip down there, side by side for the lead. Down the back straightaway, Wyndham up top. Kyle Cummins working down low. It will be Big Daddy with the momentum. Around the outside, he goes right back down to the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Cummins there in that second spot. Beauchamp unable to capitalize on the restart is a big move in turn 3 for the 3R of Kyle Cummins. Chris Wyndham brings it off turn number 4. It will be 2 to go this time by. Kyle Cummins is reeling him in as he hits the cushion perfect down in turns 1 and 2. White flag coming out. This time by for Chris Wyndham as Kyle Cummins takes a look to the inside. Can't do it. Pushes up the racetrack, and unless Wyndham makes a mistake, that should do it. Big Daddy down the back straightaway for the final time. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is as Chris Wyndham will pick up win number 2 this year and gets it done at Bloomington.
Exactly 6 weeks after basking in the limelight as the Indiana Sprint Week champion, Chase Stockin finally achieved that long-sought-after first USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car victory of the season at Lincoln Park Speedway, in an event that had resumed after having been suspended for a month and a half following a rainout in late July.
Seavey bounces off the cushion, entering turn number 3. Chase Stockin back out front once again. Darlin trying to take over second. Now Dave Darlin to the inside, coming off turn 2. Leary falls back to third. Seavey is there. Here comes the Macho Man working down low. Stockin, Leary, Darlin, Bacon, Seavey, toss Brett Beauchamp up into the mix as they're catching the tail end of this field. 12 to go. It's Chase Stockin out in front. Your 2020 Indiana Sprint Week champion trying to get his first win of the year and do it here at Lincoln Park Speedway. Stockin, now Darlin in second, right in front of Logan Seavey, who sets third. Bacon gets underneath Leary for the 4th spot. Brett Beauchamp up into the mix, up over the cushion goes the 34 car. Stockin now beginning to open up a lead over Dave Darlin. Seavey right through the middle, heavy lap traffic. Brady Bacon working down low through turns 3 and 4, trying to find some grip, some momentum, anything to run down the 5S because the white flag is coming out this time by. Chase Stockin in the 5S car for KO Motorsports, looking for a win with the USAC National Sprint Car Series here at Lincoln Park Speedway to kick off Twin Feature Night. White flag has been displayed. Does the Macho Man have anything for Stockin? Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Chase Stockin will bring it off the low line and get the win here at Lincoln Park Speedway.
Brady Bacon and Lincoln Park Speedway have been a perfect match for each other ever since a MAG issue sidelined he and the Dynamics Incorporated team prior to the start of the feature back in July. From that point forward, Bacon had reeled off a second and 2 victories, including the second feature of the night's doubleheader that also elevated him to the point lead.
Shane Cottle showing these guys how to run the bottom. Meanwhile, Brady Bacon working that bottom to the inside of Kevin Thomas Jr. This is for second. And Brady Bacon right to the inside will take the spot. So it is Leary now, Bacon, Kevin Thomas Jr. in third, Mario Klauser to fourth. And now trying to hold off your current points leader in Chris Wyndham. Another big slide job in turn number 3. Meanwhile, Brady Bacon to the inside of CJ Leary takes the lead coming off turn 2. So the Macho Man to the point through turns 1 and 2 with 13 to go here at Lincoln Park. Here he is though, coming off turn number 4. White flag is out for the 69 of Brady Bacon. looking for his 34th career USAC National Sprint Car win to the inside of Brandon Moore to put him a lap down. No challenges for the Macho Man, and he will get it done here tonight at Lincoln Park Speedway.
In the long storied history of the Terre Haute action track, few drivers have had the amount of success that Chris Wyndham has accrued in USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car competition at the half-mile dirt oval. Even fewer, 0, had ever won the Jim Hurtubise Classic 4 times. But then, there's Chris Wyndham.
The time is running out. The white flag is out.
Keep an eye on that battle into one to see if Grant goes for the dive bomb. Indeed he does. He's going to go for the second spot. Can he slide up in front of Double D? No, he cannot. Pat, bring us home.
Well, Chris Wyndham is one of the best in the business, as we've known for a number of years now. He heads down to try to win for the 4th time in the Hurtubise Classic and the 28th time in his USAC career. Double checkered flags for Big Daddy Chris Wyndham.
Here's Rubel to the inside. It's close quarters racing off turn 4. A gaggle of cars right ahead. Here's Rubel back to the inside. Side by side, Rubel takes the lead down the back straightaway.
Stocking into the wall. He bobbles Kendall Rubel to the point. Here comes Kyle Cummins on the bottom side.
Kendall Rubel just 9 laps away from his first ever national win. Here's Cummins laying back there now in second. He's going to make a run. Carson Short right ahead of your leaders.
Kendall Rubel on the bottom. Cummins going up top. Lap cars in front of your leaders. What's going to happen? Rubel to the bottom. Cummins going up top, stocking right there in tow.
Here's Rubel off at turn 4. Cummins laying right back there in second still. Oh, almost contact between your two leaders. Cummins to the inside. Kyle Cummins takes the lead off turn 2. Here's Rubel back to the outside. Oh, contact!
Sideways! Kyle Cummins gets sideways. 3, 4 cars.
In a year that had already produced one first-time winner at Tri-State Speedway this past June, lightning struck twice at the Haute, Indiana quarter-mile dirt oval when Kendall Rubel reached victory lane for the first time, collecting $10,000 at the Haute Hustler. Or so we thought. Following the celebration, USAC and MSCS officials disqualified Rubel and team for a tire violation, giving the win to Chase Stockin, who initially finished as the runner-up.
Justin Grant crossing the stripe. Green flag is out. 27 in the books. 3 to go here to wrap it up at Gas City. As CJ Leary trying to get to the inside of Grant through turns 1 and 2. Couldn't quite do it. Brady Bacon is there. Who's going to go around the outside first? It's CJ Leary to the point down in turn 1. The gray auto, Valvoline, Leary Construction, car number 30 to the outside. White flag coming out this time for CJ Leary. Looking for his 3rd win.
CJ Leary saved up a little bit of late race magic to lock down the lead and the win en route to his James Dean Classic victory at Gas City. At least that's how it initially appeared. Leary was subjected to the same fate as Rubel, disqualified from the event with the triumph ultimately awarded to Justin Grant. Tyler Courtney has gotten quite used to parking in a victory lane at Kokomo Speedway over the past few years. His late race duel with Brady Bacon during the Double-Double finale there on this night in late September was the latest chapter added to his story.
Stocking up on top, Sunshine working down low. And with ease right to the inside of that green and white 5S. And Tyler Courtney will take 3rd. So it's Bacon, Maddox, now Courtney, Stockin, Cummins. Your top 5, Meserol, Cottle, Ballou, Darlin, and CJ Leary. Right now rounding out your top 10. Tyler Courtney on the rear bumper there of Brandon Maddox as they head down the back straightaway. And it looks like he will dispose of the 28 and take over 2nd. Putting a little distance between him and Courtney as Courtney switches it up. He'll go to the top in turns 1 and 2. Almost half a second last time by, as we'll have 9 to go as they both bounce off that cushion in turns 3 and 4. Brady Bacon begins to pull away. Again, Tyler Courtney to the outside in turns 1 and 2. Will he able to get a run coming off of turn 2, now to the inside in turn number 3. Tyler Courtney with a monster slide job on Brady Bacon. And Sunshine with 5 to go. Next time by takes the lead on Brady Bacon. A classic battle between two sprint car champions. Courtney, a little bobble up on top. Bacon again with a run down the front straightaway. Lap traffic right in front, and the Macho Man retakes the lead coming off turn 2. 3 to go this time by for Brady Bacon. Lap cars side by side in front of him as he leads Tyler Courtney. Courtney got to hit the top perfectly to make a run on the 69. 2 to go this time by. They are nose to tail running the high line in turns 3 and 4. Outside in goes Tyler Courtney. He takes the lead. 2 to go. Your Smackdown champion back out front. Tyler Courtney, the 7BC. We'll see the white flag this time by. He goes high in turns 3 and 4. Bacon right through the middle. 1 to go here at Kokomo. Final night of the double-double. Sunshine to the high line. Brady Bacon to the middle. Critter Malone, the 22 at Johnson there in the middle. Bacon gets hung up behind the 7. Checkered flag coming out. It will be Sunshine. Tyler Courtney winning once again here at Kokomo Speedway.
Brady Bacon, it was an unconventional way to celebrate a victory and a championship, standing at his hauler with his crew, family, and friends by his side as the winner's trophy was presented to him by USAC Executive Vice President Levi Jones in the season finale at Lawrenceburg. That came as a result of initial winner Tyler Courtney's repositioning to the tail for being 15 pounds underweight during post-race tech inspection, after water drained from his radiator down the stretch.
And now the 30 gets by Chris Wyndham. Here comes Kevin Thomas Jr., who's got a hot rod here. Tyler Courtney, meanwhile, right to the inside out turn 4 and takes the lead. 7BC with a nice crossover move coming off turn number 4. Right to the inside of the Macho Man, and he will take over the point. The race starting to heat up for the lead. Could we see a 3-car battle? It'll be 8 laps to go this time by. Now even more smoke out of the 7BC. Bacon is there. Courtney working down low. The 69 back there right to the inside, and now Courtney slides high in turn number 1. New leader once again, it's Brady Bacon. Macho Man to the point off turn number 2. Tyler Courtney again will try the outside with the smoke coming out of the 7BC as Kevin Thomas Jr. sits in third. The race is for the lead. 7 to go. Brady Bacon and Tyler Courtney nose to tail down the back straightaway. Courtney on the rear bumper. They touch over in turn 3. Bacon slides up. Courtney to the inside off turn 4. Can't make it work. 6 to go this time by. They will catch lap traffic if this stays green. Still side by side. No matter what comes out of the 7BC, Courtney keeps his foot in it off turn 4. 5 to go this time. Courtney around the outside with the run. He'll retake the lead. $10,000 on the line. Brady Bacon now. Little sideways through turns 1 and 2 as Courtney catches J.J. Hughes to put him a lap down. Trying to hit 30 here in the Fall Nationals. $10,000 on the line as Sunshine will work through turns 3 and 4 for the final time and get the win here at Lawrenceburg. And the title goes to the Macho Man, Brady Bacon, as he will win his 3rd career USAC National Sprint Car Championship here in 2020.
In the end, Bacon was elevated to first place in the race, clinching his position as one of the greats by becoming just the 7th driver to win at least 3 USAC AMSOIL National Sprint Car Championships, while earning Dynamics Incorporated a record 12th owner's title.